Hi everyone, I'm Caroline with Fit Trim Happy, and today I'm excited to be here with Lisa Rachel Snyder, who is an empowered eating coach as well as a yoga and meditation teacher. Lisa, thank you so much for being here with me today.
Thank you for having me.
So, if there was somebody who is struggling to lose weight right now, what are your top 2 or 3 tips that they could start doing right now to start losing weight?
Well, it really depends why they're struggling to lose weight, but I'd say probably the most common things are develop some sort of daily practice that is calming your nervous system is the first thing. So finding a way to get, again, like out of that sympathetic fight or flight state that most of us are in. You know, most of us are constantly in this state of like the sympathetic nervous system was great when we were hunter-gatherers and there was like a wild boar chasing us. But now it's like if we have a work deadline, we're in this fight or flight state, you know? And so really finding a way to come down, get grounded in the body, relax the nervous system. There are many ways to do this. You can do this through meditation, through yoga, through sound baths, even dance. If walking, spending time in nature, just finding whatever that thing is that you can do to make yourself feel safe and settled. I have a really simple breathing technique that I could actually teach you on this call if you want, that does that usually pretty quickly, but yeah, just finding a way to really come into that parasympathetic nervous system where you're in the rest and digest state, and then your body's like, oh, okay, whew, now I can work properly, you know?
Yeah, that would be awesome if you could teach me the breathing technique.
Sure, yeah. So I like to find a way to kind of get in the body first. So let's maybe do like a little bit of arm movement. So just to explain, the body is always in the present moment. Our mind can go all over the place, right? Like in the past, in the future, it can make up stories. It's like, it's not always here. But when you bring your attention on the body, because the body is always in the present moment, you bring your attention to the present moment. And that in itself is really grounding and gives you a sense of peace. And so when we do these movements, the intention is to really focus on what's happening in my body right now. What sensations am I feeling? And so we'll be linking the body with the breath.
Okay.
So this is going to be very basic, but it hopefully will work.
Perfect.
So we're going to inhale, reach your arms up over your head, palms together, gaze at your thumbs. Exhale, release the arms alongside the body. And again, really paying attention to what's happening in the body. Inhale, reach the arms up, feeling a lengthening in your torso. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, release. And one more, inhale, lengthening. Exhale, let it go. And now make sure you're sitting with your sits bones on the seat so that you feel grounded. And just place your palms on your lap face down.
Okay.
And you want your spine sort of elongated. So yeah, good posture.
I was going to say, you sit up a little bit.
Now just gently close your eyes. And what we're going to do is it's a really simple breathing technique called equal part breathing. So that means that we're breathing the same length in and out.
Okay.
And we'll do it in and out through the nose. So I'm just going to count. And I'm going to do a 4 count. If the 4 count isn't good for you, then you can extend it like to a 5 count or a 3 count or something. but you just want to make sure that the inhale and the exhale are equal length.
Okay, perfect.
So exhale completely. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, out, in, out, in, out. Now keep going on your own, keeping that count.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do it, just keep your attention on what's happening right now in your body. Just staying present to what's happening right now. And you may notice your whole system starting to settle. You may notice some resistance, some fear, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just noticing exactly what's happening right now.
Mm-hmm. It's incredibly calming.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'll take one deep inhale through the nose.
Okay.
And let out a sigh. And then you can open your eyes.
That's amazing. I'm going to start doing that every day.
Great. Yeah, it really does shift things, and it happens so quickly. As soon as we start bringing our attention to the body into the present moment, it's like everything sort of settles.
Yeah, like I said, it was very calming, and I'm normally kind of a high-strung person, so I feel actually a lot different. It's great.
Good. Any other quick things people can do to lose weight? So it's actually sort of related. People say listen to your body, but if you're not in your body, you can't listen to your body. So actually what we just did is an exercise that you can use to get into your body, because what you're doing again is like bringing your awareness to the body. Mm-hmm. And if you're for me, it took me a while to understand what that actually meant, to listen to the body, because I was so disconnected from it for so many years. But through practice, I started noticing little subtle cues, interpreting when I was actually hungry or not hungry, because I didn't know, I was always eating when I was supposed to eat for whatever meal plan or whatever thing I was on. And also not listening to what my body wanted to eat. So it's really important because when you really learn to listen to your body will crave whatever foods it needs to be healthiest. And so I'd say that's for sure the next most important thing, is to learn how to listen to your body and not judge it. It might crave pancakes one day. There's nothing wrong with pancakes. We label certain foods as bad, but sometimes your body needs a little extra energy for some reason. And and that's what it wants. And you're not actually going to feel satisfied until you give it what it wants. So you know, you might deny it, like, oh, that's not allowed, that's not on my plan or whatever. And then you're craving pancakes the rest of the day. And,
Right.
and then what happens a few days later or a few hours later, you end up binging, right? Or something, because you're not listening to your body in the moment. But when you do listen to your body and you actually give it what it really wants, which I know can be scary if you've been habitually eating a different way for a long time. Once you really start to do that, then your body trusts you. And again, the hormones balance out, and you come back into that sympathetic nervous system, and it starts to let go of everything it's been holding on to. So then you'll be getting the nutrition that you need for the most part.
Right.
And then you won't be overeating. You won't be, well, actually, no. Then the third thing I would say is, because sometimes the overeating or undereating is more of a psychological thing than just not listening to your body. So again, it's coming from that void that you're trying to fill, or that thing that you're trying not to look at within yourself. So the third thing that is the most important is to develop a self-love practice in some way. And this is something this is really what I teach. This is like my area of expertise: self-love and listening to your body. But yeah, so when you do those three things, then your whole life changes, honestly, because like it's so much. It's like really actually not about food. We think it is, but it's really not. It's like so much deeper. And once you really start to like empower yourself and love yourself from that deep level, everything else has to match that in your life.
Right.
Like people start showing up in different ways. You start showing up for yourself in certain ways. Your whole lifestyle begins to shift. The people in your life begin to shift in a positive way. Usually, sometimes that means letting go of some people who are who are a little bit toxic for you. Yeah. But yeah, everything starts to shift in a really beautiful way. So.